Jack Reacher calmly gets off the bus and approaches the cafe. As soon as he orders a black coffee and a peach pie, the cafe is surrounded by police. He is accused of murdering a man. As soon as they enter the police station, Senior Detective Oscar asks to be taken to his office. He wants information on the murdered man. Jack assures him that he has not killed anyone in this city. Being a professional, he describes in detail what could have happened at the murder scene. They have 3 people to look for. In 1998, a group of hooligans tried to take money from young Jack, but the 2 brothers are not intimidated by this. In real time, the police found the owner of the phone number at the scene of the crime. A man notices a car in front of the house and gets very scared, because of which he declares that he is the killer. Oscar lets Jack go. However, the detective realizes that Pole did not kill anyone. He needs Jack's help to solve the case. Jack says that one of the officers recognized Pole, and when questioned in person, the man confesses that Pole was in a completely different place on the day of the murder, which puts Jack back behind bars. So Dewitt gets on a bus and heads to the nearest prison. Local workers give him new clothes and take him to a cell. A new day comes. Pole is obviously scared, as they are put in a common area with life prisoners. Suddenly, a local gang enters the cell. A man orders them to hand over their shoes and glasses. As soon as they broke the glasses, a Jack stands up for Pole. After hitting the ringleader a few times, he asks for new glasses. During the walk, Pole stays as close to Jack as possible, but he asks not to worry. He is not in danger. Pole admits that he is innocent. He was forced to help in a financial scheme, and if he hadn't, he would have been killed. Jack notices how the thugs look at them. After a couple of minutes, a fight breaks out, and Jack emerges victorious. At this time, it was learned who is Jack Reacher. He has many awards from the US government. He is a lifelong member of the US Army, and even after severe injuries, he was asked to serve. He even managed to find 150 criminals. A new day is dawning. Pole offers to eat his food, but Jack is against it. Pole needs to regain his strength. Much more important is to figure out why Pole's bosses who made him work bribed the guard, and he put them in the wrong cell. A convict in the shower calls Jack's name and everyone attacks him. After a while, the duo is released from prison. Officer Rusk picks up Jack and invites him to dinner. The guy quickly accepts. It remains to buy new clothes. While walking through the city, Jack notices a black car that is clearly following him. By this time, the police have found a second body. One of the victims had allergies on his fingers. Jack assumes that the killers were wearing gloves, and when the victim grabbed them, the allergies were triggered. This man is his brother, as evidenced by the burn scar. This information shocks Jack, and now he has only one goal: to find whoever did this and kill them. Late at night, Rusk finds Jack and asks him to get into her car so he won't do anything illegal. They arrive at Pole's house together, but only his wife was home. Jack secretly checks Pole's shoes and finds a strange scrap. He immediately asks Rosca to leave. Jack guesses that the target in prison was not him, but the guy in the eyeglasses. It so happened that Pole lost his glasses, but about this could not know the killers and mistakenly pointed at Jack. And secondly, why does the banker have a scalloped toe on his shoes? While examining the murder scene, the duo finds traces of the brother who worked in national security. Later, Jack is accosted by a local gang, and though Jack asks them to leave, they were too drunk to understand his advice. A fight breaks out, lasting only 5 seconds. At that time, armed men arrive at the police chief's house. A new day comes, and now the whole town knows about the murder of the chief of police. He was killed by a method that threatened Polu. He breaks the news to Oscar. Oscar wants to call the FBI, but Jack asks him not to, so the criminals can escape. Let them think they're getting away with it. The duo visit Pole's house one more time. His wife tells them he never came back, and his cell phone is not answering. The new police captain orders a database check on all the criminals the dead captain put away. But as Oscar perfectly understands that they are trying to throw him off the right path, he has completely different plans. Pole's wife is in danger. She'll have to stay in a safe place. As soon as Jack is outside, he notices a black car. Just as suddenly, an FBI agent walks into the house. It is to him that they must hand over Pole's family. Late at night, Jack goes to see a prison worker. He was prepared for this, so he ambushes him. But even when the thugs have a gun, Jack still comes out victorious. After work, Rusk and Jack go to a bar, where he shows off his ability to open beer cans. And to Jack's surprise, she suggests dancing. On the way home, the road is blocked. Jack immediately arms himself. According to the sergeant, the road's washed out and the road will be closed at night. We have to stop at a motel. Tomorrow, the blower arrives at Rosca's house. Her house has been broken into overnight, and a message has been left that they will be back soon. That concludes the first issue. Only your activity in the comments will tell us how soon the sequel will be released. We'll see you soon. Bye.